Good morning, all. Able to hear me?
Good morning, Naveen.
Yes, Naveen.
Any questions in previous session, last session, what we had? So we were discussing about organization structure of SAP, standard SAP organization structure. I think we have completed up to segment and we have completed business area also. So these 2 points need to be discussed, correct? Yes, no?
Yes.
I think I have shared the recording also, Saturday, Friday recording, right?
Yes.
So we need to cover these 2 points today. We will cover and we will go to the next the practical part or organization structure. Write down consolidation business area. Consolidation business area. It will be used consolidation business area. It will be used. Okay. Consolidation business area. It will be used. It will be used to consolidate it. Consolidate it. Two or more business areas. Two or more business areas data to generate to generate to generate consolidated to generate consolidated business area reports, business area financial reports, financial reports. Okay, so what does it mean? We have a different business areas. So you know that business areas can be classified with area wise or product wise. So whatever, if I'm having a 10 business areas, 10 branches, right? So if I want to see total business areas, how the business areas are performing. So whatever business areas we will created, that business areas, if it is area wise, then what we will do, we will categorize it into two. For example, I am having business areas in India and business areas in other countries. Then what we are going to do is we are going to create consolidation business areas as domestic business areas and foreign business areas. So whatever domestic business areas are there, so that will be assigned to in whatever there in India business areas, and whatever business areas are there in foreign, that will be assigned to foreign business areas. So we will club all together and we will generate one common report. So that will help in consolidation business area. Next, write down. Write down. Next one. Functional area. It is a mandatory component. It is a mandatory component for cost of sales accounting. It is a mandatory component for cost of sales accounting. Based on this, we can analyze expenses and incomes department wise. Or functional area wise. Or functional area wise. Functional area wise. See here. In simple terminology, what do you mean by functional area? Functional area is nothing but in any organization, there will be different departments. Clear? Different departments. So the creation of departments in SAP, we call it as a functional area, like finance department, controlling department, HR department, production department, marketing department. Clear? Like that, whatever departments are there, whatever we are going to create, that all comes under functional area. But here I'm using a term called, it is a mandatory component for cost of sales. What does it mean actually? Cost of sales accounting. What do you mean by cost of sales accounting?
Whichever department is involved in sales.
Mhm. I didn't get you. Can you please come again?
So is it like whichever department is including in the sales, like whichever is involved in the sales and transactions?
Not only that, for example, what do you mean by cost of sales in the sense? For example, I am into production or manufacturing something, some product. So cost of sales, you remember in our final accounts, we will do our, what are the things contains in our final accounts?
Trading account, profit and loss, and balance sheet.
Perfect. Trading account. Next one, P&L. Next one, balance sheet. Correct? Okay. What is trading account?
Trading account is related to the all operation activities.
Then what is P&L?
Means production activities, sorry. P&L is related to the expense and income.
We have one more, manufacturing account. What is this? Then what is
Includes
it?
the production activities, right?
Sorry?
Yeah. It includes all the like manufacturing activities, like produce and all that thing.
Then what about trading?
Trading is like buying and selling, is it? Yeah.
Correct? Yeah. See here, correct. See here, the trading concerns are classified into three types. Okay. Remember this. Manufacturing concerns. Manufacturing concerns. Second one, trading concerns. And next one, service. Service concerns. Nothing but service businesses. So here manufacturing concerns, they will buy the raw material. The manufacturing concerns will buy the raw material, and convert into finished goods and sell into the market. Okay. So their final account will follow like this: manufacturing trading account, P&L account, and balance sheet. But when it comes to trading concerns, they won't manufacture. They won't manufacture the product. What they will do is, trading concerns will buy finished goods from one market, and sell into another market. Okay, they won't manufacture. Okay, service concern not related to production. Okay, it's not again non-trading concerns, it's a trading concern only, but they are not into production of any raw material or purchases. So we will talk about service concerns later. So but understood here. So these concerns will follow trading account, P&L account, and balance sheet. So here I said, what is cost of goods sold? Cost of goods sold.
Naveen, all this will come under cost accounting, right? Whatever.
No, in our financial accounting also it will come. See, financial account. See, again.
No, when we interlink with trading account, I'm talking about.
I didn't get it. Trading. See, that's what I'm saying. Your cost, first you will do everything analysis, every report you will prepare in your cost accounting. Then that cost accounting data will migrate to your financial accounting. See,
Right,
what
right.
is, what is cost accounting? Cost accounting analysis, what is the expenditure? What is the cost we have spent to buy the raw material to prepare the final product? So these data from where we are going to get, we are going to get in cost accounting. But here,
Yeah.
correct? Kindly mute it if you have any questions. This particular data we are going to get in cost accounting, and that particular data, whenever we prepare a financial report, so we will prepare manufacturing account, we will do it, but that manufacturing account we are not going to exhibit, okay, to external parties. We are going to exhibit trading account. Okay, so what is the trading account here? Manufacturing trading account we will prepare in the manufacturing concern. So in the trading concern, why trading? What do you mean by trading account in the sense? So here, this is the manufacturing expenses. How you will fix the price? How we are going to fix the price?
Based on the cost, what we are incurring.
What we spent, how?
Yes.
We need to analysis from stage one, buying of raw material, transportation, carriage inwards, correct? And from carriage inwards, go down rent, warehouse rent, or warehouse insurance, clear? All those stuff to reach to external market, sale market, and after sales. So to fix particular price, we need to analysis complete cost from starting to end, and we will club all total cost and we will fix the price. Okay, what do you mean by cost of sales? Cost of sales is nothing but cost spent okay, cost spent is nothing but your direct expense, your for example, your direct expenses minus, or you can write like this, sale of goods, nothing but your price, sale of goods minus direct expenses is equals to cost of goods sold. Means we need to analyze what is the cost, complete cost of manufacturing of the goods, or same trading also we will buy the product. So for example, my business is in Hyderabad. Okay, I am purchasing finished product from Mumbai and I am selling into Chennai. My office is in Hyderabad, but what I am doing, I am buying. Means what is the cost of buying of the product, finished product? To get that particular product, I need to use transportation. What we called in accounting terminology, if goods are transported, what we use the term called goods are transported from one place to another place.
Logistics.
Not logistics. If goods are transported from one state to another state,
Yeah, freight cost.
no, it is considered as a carriage inwards. At the time of purchase of goods or goods, whatever we are getting, whatever mode of transport we are using, correct? That is called carriage onward, inwards. Okay, carriage inward is a direct expense. We are going to discuss what are the direct expenses and what are the indirect expenses. And again, the goods has reached in Hyderabad, right? So purchased cost is 1 lakh, transport cost is 20,000. Okay, and we kept those goods in our go down. Okay, for that we paid 5,000, making rent. Okay, that is nothing but 1,20,000 plus 1,25,000, and where I need to send that particular goods to Chennai. So for that again I need to use transport, right? For that I am spending 15,000. Okay, so that transport expense, that nothing but why we are sending the goods to Chennai, to sale, correct? So whatever goods we are using, we are sending for selling purpose, then that particular expense we call it as a transport expense, we call it as a carriage outwards. Carriage outwards. So that carriage outwards is for selling purpose. So for that we are spending some 15,000. So you can see 1 lakh plus 20,000 plus 5,000, 1,25,000 plus 1,15,000. So 1,40,000. 1,40,000 plus again in over there also we are keeping those goods into go down. For that we are spending 5,000 or 10,000. So 1,50,000 is your total cost. So now you will finalize what price I need to release the product into the market. So for example, 1,90,000 you have decided, right? You have sold entire goods on 1,90,000, right? That 1,90,000 plus 1,50,000, the difference, that is nothing but your sales or your profit, gross profit. Fine, everyone? Cost of goods sold. So when it is possible, when I club all the department expenses, right? The functional area plays a vital role in checking all the department expenses. If I don't have a functional area, then I can't analyze how much amount I'm spending and how much amount I'm getting as a revenue, right? So that plays a functional area plays a vital role here. Any questions still here?
So, yeah, cost of goods sold is gross profit then?
Sorry?
Cost of goods sold is what, gross profit?
Yes, it's a gross profit. In trading account, we are going to get, because again, I'm digging down into accounting part. See why we are calling it as a gross profit. Gross profit. Why we are calling it as a gross profit? Why we are calling it as a gross profit? Why can't it will be a net profit?
We did not consider depreciation and taxes and other things.
Not other. See what is mean? See, out from total sales, from how many types of expenses we have?
Direct and indirect.
Perfect. Direct expense. This is very important. Direct expense. So I'll tell you what do you mean by direct expense. Another one is indirect expense. Indirect expense. Okay. What we are going to do from total sales in trading account, manufacturing trading account, in total sales, we are going to consider only direct expenses, right? So here, whatever difference we are going to get, we are going to call it as a gross profit or gross loss. Why we are calling it as a gross profit or gross loss? Because we are spending two types of expenses. One is direct expense and indirect expense. But here in trading account, your manufacturing trading account, you are considering only direct expenses. It's not your actual profit. It's not your actual profit or actual loss. Here, so that's the reason we are calling it as a gross profit or gross loss. So if you are getting gross profit, then from gross profit, if we deduct one more expense, whatever what we call still exist expenses, that is nothing but your indirect expenses. Okay, if we deduct them, then whatever profit or loss, then which is considered as a net profit, or why we are calling it as a net profit or a net loss, in the sense after this whatever direct expenses we have already deducted, and indirect means each and minute expense we will include, and after that there will not be any expenditure after preparation of this sheet. Okay, after preparation of this sheet there will not be any expenses. Okay, so we will call it as a whatever result we are going to get, that is considered as a net profit or net loss. Is this clear?
Yeah. So basically, cost of goods sold mean gross profit, right? That's what
Yes,
it
exactly.
is. Yeah.
Okay, so one question before I close this particular part. So you know that, right? We prepare profit and loss account. You know now trading account, we will prepare profit and loss account. Correct? What is the result we are going to get in profit and loss account?
Net profit.
What is the end result?
Net profit.
We'll get
Net
the net
profit.
profit.
Net profit.
Net,
Net
net
profit?
profit or loss.
Net
Yeah.
profit or
Loss.
net loss? Don't use the term called only loss because that could be gross loss also. So here in P&L account, we will get net profit or net loss. If I'm not wrong, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
So here, why then? It's a layman question I'm asking. When you are getting only net profit or net loss, net profit or net loss, then why we are calling that statement as a profit and loss account? Profit and loss account. Why we are not calling it as a profit or loss account? You got my question, right? So why we are calling, we say that profit and loss account for the year ended of so and so company, so and so person, individual person. If it is individual organization, we'll call it as a profit and loss account of Mr. XYZ or profit and loss account of measures XYZ. Okay. So profit and loss, why we are calling? Because we know that at the end, either in any scenario, we won't get in this account, we won't get net profit and as well as a net loss. We are going to get either net profit or loss, or net loss or net profit. Then why we are calling it as a profit and loss account? Why can't we call it as a profit or loss account? Got my question, right?
Because we are carrying forward previous ones.
Sorry.
It is because we are carrying out the previous losses of profit? No.
Get you. Your voice is not clear. For me, I'm sorry.
So is it like we are carrying forward the previous
No,
profit or
nothing
loss
else.
also?
That's what I'm saying. See, you are getting only one. You are carry forwarding your either profit or loss. So what I'm saying is why we are calling that statement as a profit and loss, because you won't get both at a time. You won't get profit and as well as a loss in that particular statement. Do you get in one transaction, do you get profit and as well as a loss?
No.
Either you will get profit or loss. Then why whenever we prepare that particular statement, what we will write it as a profit and loss account of measures ABC company
But
Okay.
in P&L statement, losses also will include, right? Not only
Just
expenses.
think and answer. Just now, tomorrow we will discuss about it for the year ended so and so year. Just let us think, everyone. See, my question is straightforward question. When we get either net, we won't get any statement, both profit and as well as a loss, right? So why can't we call it as a profit or loss? Why we are calling it as a profit and loss account? Park your question. I'm parking for tomorrow's session. Think and come up with tomorrow's solution with tomorrow's session. This is fine. So that is about your functional area. That is about your functional area. Any questions here? Any questions? Okay. Now write down. So we need to map. So this is about your organization structure literature. So organization structure literature, we saw what is client, what is operating concern, what is controlling area, what is credit controlling area, what is financial management area, what do you mean by a company, what are the company codes, which one is a mandatory, right? Company is an optional or a mandatory, company codes are optional or mandatory, at which level books of accounts will be maintained, either at a company level or a company code level. And after that we came into like profit center standard hierarchy, why it has been moved from CO module to FI module, this profit center standard hierarchy. And what do you mean by profit center group and subgroups, profit center and segment. And we discussed segment is a new concept. Okay, earlier we had a business area. Majority till 2020, from when segment is introduced, majority companies, they were not using business areas. Okay, but after 2020, majority organizations are using both business areas and as well as a segments, right? Business areas they are using for area of business branches, and segment is using for product. So in our particular project, in our this particular course, we are going to use business area and as well as a segment. Okay. And the next one we discussed just now, what do you mean by consolidation business area? What is the requirement of a consolidation business area? And after that, we have a functional area. After that, we have a functional area. Why functional area? It is required because we have any number of departments in an organization. So each department we will create. What is the need of creation of each department? In the sense, we need to calculate cost and revenue from those departments. Clear? Majority departments are a cost-based departments in any organization. Very few departments are a revenue-based, revenue-generated departments. So we will club all together and we will generate cost of sales. Okay, so that's what we discussed about it. Any questions here till here? So it's very important to understand. Okay. So how we will map this particular organization structure into our SAP, this one, SAP, our client organization structure. So here we will give client is 800. So write it down. Just write it down, this organization structure. Write it down, this structure. I'll explain each and every step. Actually, I'll provide one more structure also completely. So which I have not prepared in my PPT. I'll prepare and I'll share with you people. But meanwhile, just handle this. Just write it down. 800. I'll explain what is each and every step. AOCN. ACOA. ACOA 1:n methodology. Once you are done, let me know, please.
Yeah, done.
Okay, hope everyone has completed. So write down, I'll explain. You know that client is nothing but 800. What is this AOCN? AOCN is nothing but it's an operating concern. It's an operating concern. It's a which is mandatory. Okay, so just write it down. AOCN stands for Adani operating concern. Adani operating concern. Adani operating concern. ACOA. ACOA is nothing but Adani controlling area. Adani controlling area. This one. Adani controlling area. And we are going to follow 1:n methodology. You know that. What is the advantage with the 1:n methodology? Okay, next one. AGCL. AGCL. Adani Group of Companies Limited. Adani Group of Companies Limited. Okay, and next one. The next one here I didn't wrote. I have not completed this one. Company codes. So you can write company code 1. Company code. We are giving it as an AI01. We are naming it as an AI01. We have 3 company codes, company code 1, company code 2, company code 3. So here I'm creating company code 1, company code, company is Adani Group of Limited, and company code 1. Okay, I'm giving naming convention as an AI01, means we are going to work here AI01 on AI01. So that is nothing but Adani Cements Private Limited, Hyderabad. Company code is Adani Cement Private Limited, Hyderabad. Adani Cement Private Limited, Hyderabad. I'll give this structure by mapping also in PPT. I'll share that also. By tomorrow, I'll share it. Okay, I'll map by giving the names here. Next one. AI02. A company code 2. Write it down. Company code 2. Company code 2. AI02. Okay, AI02. Adani Steels Private Limited, Mumbai. As I said, we have a company code in Hyderabad. We have a company code 2 in Mumbai, company code 3 in US. Okay, so company code 2, AI02, Adani Steels Private Limited. Adani Steels Private Limited. See, for each batch, I will just change the letters only. Remaining things, I'll maintain in the same way, so that if you are attending in any batch, you will not have any sort of confusion. Because normally in any trainings, they will take only one company and one company code. But still here for intercompany transactions, because we are following 1:n methodology, so I am taking 3 different company codes. If you take 10 different company codes, the configuration won't change. Okay, so I'm taking 2 domestic company codes and 1 foreign company code. Okay, so here you can take it as an AI02, Adani Steels Private Limited, Mumbai. Adani Steels Private Limited, Mumbai, Hyderabad. Next one, AU01, 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 Adani Steels Incorporation, Adani Steels Incorporation, INC, US. So this is about your, still here, AOC, nothing but your operating concern, controlling area, company, company code 123. So next one we have credit control area. Credit control area. So write down what is the credit control area we are creating. We are creating first credit controlling area. Write down credit controlling area 1. Credit controlling area 1. Okay. So we are naming it as an AIC1. AIC1. So we are creating 3 different credit control areas. The first credit controlling area, we are naming it as an AIC1. Adani Credit Controlling Area for Hyderabad. So in this credit controlling area, we are creating 3 different credit controlling areas because we have a 3 different company codes. Okay. So AIC1, Adani Credit Controlling Area for Hyderabad company code. For Hyderabad company code. Okay. Next one, credit controlling area 2. Credit controlling area 2. AIC2. AIC2. Adani Credit Controlling Area. Adani Credit Controlling Area for Mumbai company code. For Mumbai company code. Okay. Next one. Credit Controlling Area 3. Credit Controlling Area 3. AIC3. AIC3. Adani US Credit Controlling Area for US company code. Adani Credit Controlling Area. Adani Credit Controlling Area for US company code. Okay. So next credit, after credit controlling area, we have functional areas. No, it's not functional areas. It's a financial management area. Sorry. This is nothing but your financial management area. It's not functional area. So to analysis your cash flows and funds flows, we will prepare financial management area. Write it down. Financial management area 1. Financial management area 1. Okay, that is nothing but AIFM. Okay. Okay. AIFM. Adani India Functional Management Area. So we are creating two separate functional areas, financial management areas. One is for India and one is for US. Okay, whatever company codes are there, we are going to assign, whatever company codes are there in India, we are going to assign this particular functional financial management area. And whatever company codes are there in US, then we are going to assign this particular financial management area. Next one, financial management area 2. That is nothing but AUFM. Again, here also, same thing. Okay. AIFM, Adani India Financial Management Area. Okay. Next one, Adani US Financial Management Area. Adani Financial Management Area. Clear? So this particular structure we have finished. And here also we need to create plants that I will share in my PPT. So by tomorrow I'll share this PPT. Right. So here in controlling area we need to create some plants, manufacturing plants. So that I'll show. Next one, write down this particular structure. Business area. Business area. Business area. Write down. We have 4 different business areas. 5 different, write it down, 5 different business areas. 5 different business areas. Okay, write it down, 5 different business areas. AHYD. AHYD. Next one, AGNT. AGNT. I'll add this also, business area. AGNT. AMUM. AMUM. ASIN. And next one, ASNF. ASNF. So first one, AHYD, which is nothing but Adani Hyderabad business area. Nothing but we have in Hyderabad, we have some Dilshad Nagar or something, we have branches, right? Business area. So Adani Hyderabad business area. Next one, AGNT. AGNT. Adani Guntur business area. Adani Guntur business area. Next one, AMUM. Adani Mumbai business area. Adani Mumbai business area. Next one, ASIN. Adani Singapore business area. Adani Singapore business area. Next one, ASNF. So Adani San Francisco business area. Nothing but US business area. Adani San Francisco business area. Okay. So these are the different business areas. Okay. Now we have consolidation business area. So here we are going to create 2 consolidation business areas. See, what are the Indian business areas in this?
Hyderabad and Mumbai.
Hyderabad,
Guntur.
Mumbai and Guntur.
Guntur.
Correct? Guntur is also in India, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. So Guntur. So what I'll do is I will create one consolidated business area for Hyderabad, Mumbai and Guntur, and one consolidated business areas for Singapore and San Francisco. So write down consolidation of business area. Consolidation of business area. That is ADCB. ADCB. Adani Domestic. Adani Domestic Consolidation Business Area. Okay. Adani Domestic Consolidation Business Area. Under that, we are going to club Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Guntur. Next one, second one. AFCB. AFCB. Adani Foreign Consolidation Business Area. Adani Foreign Consolidation Business Area. So under that, what are the business areas we are going to combine? Yeah.
Singapore and San Francisco.
Singapore and San Francisco. Correct. So with this, okay. So here, next one. So next one, we have functional areas. We have functional areas. So what are the functional areas? Nothing but your department. I've taken few examples. What are the departments normally any organization will have? Okay, that is nothing but AADM, AADM, Adani Admin Department, Adani Admin Department. Next one, AHRM, Adani Human Resource Management Department. Next one, AFIN, okay, AFIN, Adani Finance Department. Okay. Next one, APUR, APUR, Adani Purchase Department. Adani Purchase Department. So here I would like to add one more department. So just write it down. After Purchase Department, write it down. AQLT, AQLT, which is not there in this, I'll add it. AQLT, Adani Quality Department. Means whatever raw material or goods we purchased, clear? So that purchase of raw material, that purchase of goods, there the quality will be checked. If everything is fine, then they will pass it. If something is wrong, then the quality department will say the testing will be performed and they will say that this particular quality is not good or some damage, then those goods are returned. So quality department, that is very important. And after that, next one, ASTR, 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 nothing but Adani Stores Department, Adani Stores Department, Adani Stores Department. Next one, write down production. Okay, APRD, APRD, Adani Production Department, Adani Production Department. Adani Production Department. And one more, write it down, add here, which is not there. I'll add here. Okay, that is nothing but Utilities Department. Okay, write it down. Utilities Department or consumable stores. What do you mean by consumable stores? What is consumable stores? Yeah, what are
Routine
consumable?
bills, small bills, or something.
Sorry,
Routine bills, like routine expenses.
a kind. But here, what is exactly consumable store in the sense? For example, we use some sort of machinery in our day-to-day this thing. So here to maintain machinery or whatever there, to maintain machinery in good working condition, okay, whatever materials are used, okay, like grease, oil, lubricant oil, cotton, etc., etc. All those materials are considered as an consumable stores or utilities. Clear? Cleaning of machinery we will do with the cotton or whatever oil, right? So to run your vehicle, for example, you are using your vehicle, whatever utilities you are using every month, right? Servicing part, whatever things you use, then that all considered as an utilities or consumable stores. This is clear. So that is nothing but your, write it down. After store, write down. After production department, write it down. AUTL. AUTL. Adani Utilities Department. Next one. ASAL. Adani Sales Department. Adani Sales Department. So I have taken only few examples of different departments. Okay. So next, already we have discussed about consolidation business areas, FM business areas. Next one, profit center standard hierarchy. We will discuss later, but we are going to see the segment part. Okay, write down segment. Write down segment. Write down segment. Segment we have ACORP. ACORP. Nothing but Adani corporate segment. Nothing but your head office, which is there in India. Okay. Next one. ACMT. ACMNT. ACMNT. Adani cement segment. Next one. Steel segment. Steel segment. Till here, any questions? Yes, no.
There are no questions, but again, we'll understand when we go through all this.
Sorry.
Because it's like everything. There are no questions, but again, the whole structure will
Yeah,
I'll
we will
understand
do
like
that. But
once we go through the process.
the
Yeah.
base part,
Yeah.
if you understand at the time of creation of structure, normally we won't face any issues. Again, I'm telling you. So initially when we visit our client place, we will try to understand what is kind of organization structure they are having. So in this particular way, somebody asked me how would be your blueprint, as is document to be document. So we are preparing as is document as it is. So this kind of structure, we will write it down. Is that clear? Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Next one. So we need to create this particular structure in SAP standard SAP system. So before going to SAP standard system, before creation of this particular structure in the system, we need to do few settings before. Once your client purchased the server, okay, so we have entered into client place. Okay, so as a consultant, the first step what we need to see is we need to do the general settings. We need to do few general settings. So what are those general settings in the sense? Okay, what are those general settings in the sense? Put a heading as in general settings. So this is very important. Normally, what we will do is we'll start the company creation and all those stuff. But before that, we need to see whenever client purchases server, that would be completely empty, right? So then first we need to do general settings in SAP. Just write it down, general settings. So what are the general settings we are going to do? Okay. Okay. So we need to design the complete structure in which country. What are the countries we need to design? What are the
US and India.
India. So before, so that we need to design in India and as well as in US. So we need to see the country settings. Okay, in SAP standard it will provide, but we need to see whether it is available or not. Okay, so first we need to see. Country settings. Okay, what are the country settings? First step, country settings. Okay, what are the countries we have? We have a countries, India and as well as US. Okay, what are the settings we are going to see here? What are the settings we are going to see here? What are the settings we are going to see here? Tax settings. Indian tax procedure is different. Okay, Indian tax procedure is different and US taxation is different. Okay, in India we have currently GST. Okay, in India we have a GST, right? And when it comes to China, they have a GTS, right? Like that, every country. What is the US tax system? In India, we
Same
are using
HST, GST.
in
HST. HST.
no, it's a federal tax system.
Federal tax. Yeah.
Federal tax system.
Federal and state tax.
Yeah. Okay. When it comes to China, it is a GTS, golden tax system. Okay. So like that, each and every country, we have a separate tax system, and SAP provided a standard tax system by default. Okay. In standard. Okay. What is the thing we need to see? SAP standard provided tax in. This is a standard. So we need to check whether this is there in SAP server or not. In SAP server, what client has taken. Okay, these are the SAP standard delivered procedure. So next one, we have tax US. We need to check whether it is there in not. Tax in and tax US. Next one, we need to see date format. Date format. Okay, what is the date format we follow in India?
Date month.
DD, MM,
DDMMYY.
YYY. When it comes to US,
MMDD.
I think it's MMDDYY.
/ YYY. Okay. So next one, decimal notation. Decimal notation. Okay. So here our Indian format would be ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, lakhs, 10 lakhs, clear, crores. But when it comes to US decimal notation, ones, tens, thousand, hundreds, lakhs, and after that, they don't have 10 lakhs, they will call it as in millions and billions and trillions. Correct?
Mm.
Okay. So 10 lakh is nothing but 1 million, as we know. So what is the, okay, so decimal notation. So so in SAP, what is the SAP? SAP don't have an Indian format. So it follows the same decimal format of US only. So here we need to follow 1, 2, 3, 4. So million format only we need to follow. So we don't have any option here. We need to follow as it is. 5, 6, 8, 9. So here again, same format we have in US also. So in India, we are not using Indian format. This is okay. So these are the basic setting for countries. Next one, we have regional settings, region settings. Region settings. What do you mean by region settings? This is nothing but state. Okay, region settings is nothing but state. So here, each country we have, okay. Okay, so here we have a different, for example, we have what we call it. We have a business areas in Hyderabad. We have a business area in Guntur. We have a business area in San Francisco. Like that, we have different business areas according to region. So here, so earlier undivided Telangana, we call it as an Andhra Pradesh. But after division, we call it as a Telangana and Andhra. Okay, so there are new state codes are added, new in the sense, okay. Okay, so here it is called 36 Telangana. Telangana. So 37 Andhra. Next one, we have Mumbai company code, right? So we have 13 Maharashtra. This is a default, it will be there. Right, Maharashtra. Okay, and in US we have a region called CA, nothing but California. CA, California. So by default it will be there. So what we are doing, we are going to check whether these are available or not. If it is not available due to some reasons, then we need to create it. By default it will be there. Okay, but as a functional consultant, our primary job before creation of organization structure into client SAP system, first we need to check the general settings of system. That's important.
Sir, what is 36, 37, and 13?
These are the regional code according to your tax system, GST and number. It will start with 36 GST and number for Telangana region, and 37 it will start with for Andhra region. It will start their GST and number with 37. So the first 2 digit 36, 37, that is nothing but your state codes. For Maharashtra, it is a 13.
Got it. Thank you.
Clear?
Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Next one we need to see the another important thing, currency settings. Next one we have currency settings. Currency settings. So what currencies we are going to utilize, we need to check. Here it is, I'm using INR and okay. Apart from that, what are the other currency or we need to check? So apart from this, what are the currencies we need to check? Okay, we need to check whether. So what I need to check what are the clients are doing imports and exports, which countries they are doing. Okay, for example, they are dealing with Europe. So what currency should be there? What currency should be there in the system?
Euro.
Euro.
Euro. Whether it is there or not, we need to check. Okay, then next, they are dealing with Great Britain. So we need to check GBP is required. So GBP is there or not. Next one, they are dealing in Singapore. They are buying and selling in Singapore. However, we have a business area. So Singapore SGD, Singapore dollar. Next one, they are doing in Canada with Canada. So we need to check CAD, whether these particular currencies are available in the system or not. It will be there, but due to some reasons, okay, if it is not available, then we need to create these currencies. So we need to check if they are handling 10 currencies, we need to check these 10 currencies are available in the system or not, we need to check. Is that clear? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Next one, we need to check calendar. So we need to check.
Naveen, I have a question. This is a default thing, right? Is it
Which one?
mandatory that we need to check these all things?
I didn't get it.
No, these all are the packaged. We'll get in a package, right? It's a
Why we
default one.
Yeah, why we need to check in the sense, due to some reasons at the time of migrating from SAP AG to client environment, sometimes the basis consultant will involve and at the time some settings may be deleted from your system server, even though SAP provided, right? So your basis consultant will get those servers from SAP AG Germany to your local client place. So at that particular point of time, few settings, again, I'm telling it's an assumption. Clear?
Okay.
Few settings may be deactivated.
Okay.
So if I directly start company organization structure, so at the time of entry level, at the time of currency configuration, at the time of region configuration, at the time of tax configuration, at the time of decimal notation, we will have issues. We are going to face issues. Hope you got my point.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Just we are checking. Okay. For
Okay.
example, for example, Telangana has formed this particular year and SAP has not created that particular region, Telangana SAP standard system, for example. So, and a Telangana company has purchased that particular SAP software. So at that particular point of time, we know the Telangana region code and everything, but it is not available in SAP standard. So that we can create that region.
Okay, that will be created by the consultant itself, whatever
Consultant.
the missing.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's
Fine.
our responsibility. That's the reason I said before
Okay.
the organization structure in the system, as a consultant, our prime responsibility to check these general settings.
Okay. This was my second question actually. Yeah. Thanks, Naveen. Thank you so much.
Okay. Next one. So we have two types of calendar here. Two types of calendar. So what are they? In the sense, two types of calendars. Two types of calendars. One is holiday calendar. See, again, this is not there in SAP standard system. Why? Because your plant and your office, plant holidays would be something different and your office holidays will be something different. How SAP knows, correct? Your office, Hyderabad office, you are following, for example, your head office is in Europe right? And you are working your branch or whatever services you are providing from Hyderabad. So here in Hyderabad, we have a plant. Okay, we have a plant. So here Hyderabad is reporting to Europe. So Hyderabad office need to follow European holidays. But when it comes to plant will follow Indian holidays. Clear? So we need to configure them. What are the holidays plant is following? What are the holidays office is following? So SAP standard will provide all the list of holidays, whatever regions are there. So we need to configure those holidays accordingly as per your plant and as per your office. Okay, next one we have, see here, same holiday calendar. This is for office. I always type it as an E. Next one, factory calendar. That is nothing but your plant calendar. This is about your, these are the general settings, we need to take care of it. So I'll show all these settings. So holiday calendar, we need to see here my office is in India, then I need to follow Indian holidays. And if my organization is there in US, so I need to follow US. So same time, IN US. Just write it down. Is it done, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, that's it for today. What we are going to do, we will see this configuration, how to check and all in tomorrow's session. So tomorrow onwards, we are entering into the practical part. Okay, meanwhile, kindly check.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We'll catch up tomorrow session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.